Pastor Apollo Quiboloy, his legal team, and closest advisors do not want to give the PNP the satisfaction of having him under their custody while litigation on his cases go on. Hence, Quiboloy's legal team has sought for house arrest instead of PNP detention, given the poor state of his health, among others, as our Joshua Garcia reports.
Attorney Relito Torion is concerned about the safety of his client. Therefore, they plan to file a motion for the transfer of custody of Kingdom of Jesus Christ leader Pastor Apollo Quiboloy. They aim to have Quiboloy moved from the PNP Custodial Center to the Armed Forces of the Philippines headquarters in Camp Aguinaldo.
He was very active in his advocacy against the NPAs, and he was actively supporting the NTF LCAC, no, and he feels that the same should be considered, or we are praying that the same would be considered by the court in granting his motion.
In addition, they will also file a motion for house arrest due to the advanced age of the accused. Quiboloy is suffering from various health conditions, making it dangerous for him to remain in prison. The camp of the KOJC leader also insists he voluntarily surrendered and was not arrested by the authorities. This contradicts the PNP statement that Quiboloy was arrested after a 24-hour ultimatum against the pastor.
Was there an actual restraint? No. There was only custody when he voluntarily allowed himself to be under the custody of the police. So there was no arrest po. Surrender po yun ang nangyari talaga.
They said that Quiboloy made the ultimate sacrifice to prevent any further harm to the KOJC faithful, many of whom would gladly die for him. Above all, he did not want the sacredness or sanctity of the KOJC premises to continue being desecrated.
He sensed that parang determinado ata yung general na naka-assign to really make the lives of his members miserable. So he decided to make the ultimate sacrifice of surrendering para matapos na po yung sufferings ng kanyang mga miyembro.
The Department of National Defense, on the other hand, will oppose any motion to transfer Pastor Quiboloy to AFP custody, arguing that his facilities are governed by strict operational security protocols and are not the appropriate agency for holding suspects in criminal cases. Meanwhile, Quiboloy was scheduled to appear earlier today before the Regional Trial Court Branch 106 in Quezon City and RTC Branch 159 in Pasig City for the return of the warrant related to his cases of sexual abuse of a minor, human trafficking, and child abuse. However, according to PNP spokesperson Colonel Jean Fajardo, the pastor no longer needs to personally appear before the RTC as the warrants have already been returned to the issuing courts. Joshua Garcia from the National TV Network for New and Better Philippines.